Welcome back. So I'm going to get everything kind of set up here in situation. We're going to be doing two things. We're breaking up this live stream, this body doubling session, into basically two parts. We're still going to be doing a 25-minute Pomodoro style timer. However, what I'm going to do is, I was mentioning in the earlier live stream, I didn't get everything done that I planned on. So the first half of this is going to be about 20-25 minutes of just silent working, work along with me, follow along. The second half, we're going to do one of two things. Cari might tag in to do yoga, depending on if baby Hope wakes up from a nap. She's currently napping. If she doesn't, I'm going to be walking us through a kind of workflow exercise routine as well. So we're going to do the first half of this is going to be like a silent productivity work session. The second half is going to be exercise and movement. Ideally, you're going to be following along with Cari. She does some yoga because I know that she's been enjoying getting some time to teach yoga again, while simultaneously getting to move herself and coaching others. And if not, I will run us through some workout movement patterns because I got to get some exercise in as well. So we'll just see kind of where baby Hope's at. So that being said, I'm going to get the timer started. We're going to do 20 minutes. I'm actually going to make this, we're going to do a 20-minute workflow. Let's get it, y'all. 20 minutes on the clock. Let's get rocking and get the rest of our productivity. So I'm going to check my notes to see what I didn't miss. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, that's all completed. Cool. Also, just a quick thank you and shout out. I was just closing out my YouTube channel. We hit 700 subscribers. I know it's not crazy to a lot of you out there, but I'm really grateful. That was a mark I wanted to hit this weekend. So we just hit it, 700 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. The next one we're going to be doing is 1,000 subscribers as the next checkpoint along the way. I will be doing something special for that. I'm planning on it this week. So stay tuned. If you want to help celebrate, we just got 700 subscribers here on YouTube. I will be doing a special kind of giveaway. So if you're following already, great. Stay tuned. You'll know how you can kind of take advantage of a giveaway that we'll be doing. If you're not, make sure you're following wherever you're watching this. We'll be announcing it, and there'll be a way to have a special promo giveaway or something we're going to do to celebrate the 700 subscribers. With that being said, let's get the rest of the workflow going. I'm going to pull up my tasks here. Solutions been and to be as contents high for what? All right, let's see. Amazon thinks I'm not live here. What's going down with that? All right, let's see if we can get this back up and running. What's going on, Amazon? Looks like the original live stream was taken down. Maybe I was too quiet, even though we're doing a silent work with me session. I think they thought it was pre-recorded. So just for the record, still live. Right now, Eastern time. Want to get that set up, but I'll probably, while this is still the first half is a silent workflow, we still got another 12 minutes left. Maybe I'll talk a little bit during the live stream to make sure everyone knows that we're live. If you do have questions on the products that are in the carousel, let me know. The second half of this is going to be doing yoga with Cari. She's going to be talking about the different products, mats, all that fun stuff, actually doing a yoga routine, depending on if baby Hope sleeps or wakes up. We may have to pivot, but yeah, just want to give everyone the heads up on that. All right, let's see again. Okay, let's see. Just reload everything and see if anyone's got any questions in here. Okay, bam, 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 boom. Okay. Let's update that. Let's update this in HubSpot. Okay, cool. Let's go to contacts. Gotta love technology though, y'all. Okay. And again, if you guys do have questions, even though while the first half of this is like a silent work with me, productivity follow along session, second half of this is going to be doing exercise, yoga. If Cari can't do the yoga, I will tag in, but more than likely she'll be able to. And if not, again, you got me. And the last piece of the puzzle here is if you have questions or anything, let me know in the chat. We'll gladly get into it. Just notes, boom. Let's check our timeline. That note, cool. Okay. Okay. So we got that. Trying to see what else. Yeah, I don't know if we have time for this other half. So we did. Okay. I gotta schedule the rest of my Fandy shorts. So also, if you guys haven't checked it already, on YouTube we have it up. TikTok, no, not TikTok, on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, I have the newest Fandy sponsored video up, as well as like a couple follow-up shorts. Also on Amazon and TikTok, I have, well, Amazon specifically, Fandy's been a sponsor of mine for a while. I don't have it in this live stream, but you can kind of check my channel. I'll be putting up some shorts and some shoppable videos on them. I really like a lot of their stuff. There's a couple brands I really enjoy working with that have gifted me a lot of things, and I just enjoy it. At this point, the brands I work with that are gifting me clothes, I'm picking them because I like this stuff, you know, whether it's the style, the material they're using. I'll be honest, not all of Fandy uses just cotton. I try and pick the items that are like 55% cotton or more. Some of it's going to have other types of blends, polyester, whatever. I prefer cotton, linen, things like that, especially after me and Cari have kind of like talked. We've dove into some of the variables related to that. But on TikTok as well, I have some of my own clothing, the LOF apparel line, that again, predominantly using cotton and linen friendly items. So if you guys are interested, check that out as well. Reload this, take that out. Okay. Okay, so just dropping that. Let's see if there's any questions here. Doesn't look like we got any questions coming in. Beautiful. Just let this load. Okay, send that out. And we're going to get into. See if I can submit my next claim here, because I got a couple claims I want to submit for our insurance. Speaking of which, if you want to learn how you can work with myself or my coaching team and leverage your health insurance, you can go to our website and learn more about that. But now we're able to actually take Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, and United Healthcare. Those are the ones we're currently approved and working with. We're working on Cigna, working on a variety of other health insurance companies, even Medicaid, Medicare, and everything in between. Actually have a contract with another coaching company that we have that has, I think, over 100 of the different insurance providers able. So if you want to learn more, basically reach out, go to our website, and I can send you, whether it's going to be with our company or we'll send you out to another referral company that, again, I trust, that I personally coach with, I have my team coach with. We've got a lot of really great options and resources leveraging health insurance, HSA and FSAs now, which is really, really cool. Okay, so we got that. Okay, let's go through next. So we got. Let's go to my. We got a message. What's that message? Okay, that's over. I think we got like 4 more minutes. Let's see if I can get this done in those 4 minutes. We got this. It's never enough time, right, y'all? Okay. Let's see if I can get this my coffee in. Oh, yeah. Let's see. This says, let's retry. There we go. Okay. Here we go. get that update. We got like 2.5 minutes. I should be able to update this, right? This is the only drawback sometimes using AI. It can just take a little too long. This number. Times. What's this out? Oh no, don't tell me everything. You freeze up on me now. You do it. Honestly, I might even check in with Cari. I might even might not get this second workout session. I might just make it honestly a back-to-back body doubling session because I got so much stuff to do that it might even be more productive for me to get this done. If you guys want, you can kind of vote. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. If you prefer to see this be, you still want to get exercise and yoga in, or if you are cool with this being a productive workflow where we do a second even workflow with it. Because I got a lot more stuff I'm realizing I still got to do. Got to get to all the things. We may even have to just make it a second workout. I still hear the sound machine out there, which means Baby Hope's still sleeping. So that means Cari can't even teach yoga right now as is, but maybe, just maybe. Let's see. See if I can fit this. Contact. There we are. Okay. Let's take it. All right, that's our time. So we're going to take a 5-minute break here. So regardless where we're at, we're going to just sit away from our kind of chair. We'll take a moment to breathe, recalibrate, reset, and then decide, do we want to do a second workflow or if we're going to go into a yoga or exercise session. Okay, let's take some deep breaths. Another one in. One more time then. And all right. So let's do a little pulse check. How are we feeling? So we got some breath in. I think I might even run to the bathroom really quick and kind of decide what we want to do. So we got the first half of the workflow done. Now we can decide, because Cari's not going to be able to tag in with yoga yet. She's still kind of napping Baby Hope. And I don't want to, here's the one thing we know, right? Don't wake a sleeping baby. So we want to make sure she's going to stay asleep. So I'm going to kind of check in. And if you guys don't have a preference, if we don't vote, I'm going to kind of just vote for us then. And okay, let me just set this. Boom. Okay, so we can kind of decide what we want to do here, right? If you guys don't vote in chat, that's totally fine. I will just assume you're cool with doing another like second workflow productivity, because I can always do more work, and then I'll work out with Baby Hope when she wakes up from a nap after my coaching calls. But let's just double check in here and see. So, okay. Check in. Boom. Okay. Let's do activities. Okay. Select this. We got what? 2 more minutes. So I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. We will come back. We'll vote. We'll decide. Are we going to do exercise or are we going to do a second workflow BRBs? So first break time is wrapping up. We got like a minute and a half. So let's kind of decide here. Let's figure out what we're going to do. So I don't think anyone's kind of voted in the chat if we want to do another workflow or if we want to get some exercise in. So I'm going to just take it as a time. We're going to do a second round of workflow because Cari's still napping baby Hope. Here's the reality of parenting, right? Sometimes we got to pivot. We plan to do yoga, but I don't want her to wake up baby Hope because you don't wake a sleeping baby, y'all. I think you guys, if you have kids, you know that. I don't have to tell you, but let's check in with everybody else because I might have to pivot some other sessions. Okay, let's just look at my calendar, see if I can move them. All right, so that's round number 2 officially starting, and let's get it rocky. We got 20 minutes on the clock. I had to move session, so I'm gonna see if I can move Kevin to tomorrow. Did I just hear where I might have just heard Hope wake up? I don't know. Let's see. Yep, Hope literally just woke up. So that's actually an opportunity. Let's see if Cari wants to tag in to get some yoga in for this lesson. I'll tag in with Hope Bear. See what we can do. No, let's investigate, y'all. Move this as well. Kind of see what's up with that. Boom. Okay. Let's check in. Hold on. Let's investigate, y'all. Come with me. Come with me. Did I hear a baby? All right, so we have just enough time. It looks like Hope Bear might be waking up. Come on with me, y'all. Let's see if we can transition to get Cari in. Cari, you still down to do some yoga? Yeah. All right, so Cari's going to lead us in a little bit of yoga. I just checked in with my clients that I have after this. So you guys get to see real-time stuff. And also, if you guys are my clients, hopefully you saw my message. Trying to see if we can pivot here a little bit to another time. So I basically just mentioned, hey, can you do like tomorrow or Wednesday just to pivot with what we're doing so you don't feel rushed. Still ideally try and do like 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. But then I can work out as well. Okay. Right, y'all? Hope Bear, say hi. Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm going to just minimize that. Minimize all this stuff. Yeah, I'll get the cameras all set up. We'll get ourselves rocking. And now Cari is again going to lead us in the yoga sesh. I'll let her kind of situate the cameras the way she wants them and get everything kind of dialed in from that standpoint. Misha's going to hang out with us while we're getting everything going. But if you guys want to, again, this is meant to be a follow along midday yoga sesh to kind of break up your workday. Hope Air, should we even do it with mommy? You think it'd be too crazy for me and Hope Air to do yoga with you? Yeah, so I might even just do this as well as part of my warm up because I want to do an arm workout today.
Yeah, it's just like a 20-minute.
Yeah, just like 20 minutes to just do a little bit of yoga.
Yeah.
So we'll get Hope Air tagging in. I'll tag you.
Yeah, so I just gotta set myself up here. We have 4 kids, so there's always laundry and a million things. Get all this out of the way. 4 kids and dog. All of us girls and Michael. Excuse me, Misha. Move.
So I was watching this comedian yesterday. She's one of 4 daughters, and she was making a joke about like she's like, oh man, your dad, like I feel for your dad. How did he do it? Whatever. He's like, well, my dad left. So that's
how he did it.
Very effective technique.
All right, and this one just needs to be angled down a little bit.
A little bit.
All right, Misha, out of here. So yeah, go ahead and grab any of those. And yeah, that looks pretty good. You guys can see some of the mess in real time stuff. All right.
Use the blue one.
All right. You just got to be responsible for Miss Hope. Did you have any products? Because I actually this lovely little
I put the mats in
top and bottom that I have is from
I put everything from last time. I just duplicated it. But anything you have, you could just talk about it, and then I'll add in after. And I can
yeah. So what's the name of this one? This is
it is Trendy Queen.
Yes, Trendy Queen. So this is actually a Christmas gift that I got from my mom. And I think it's like marketed probably as casual wear, but I've definitely been using it for yoga. We literally just went grocery shopping before I got here. So using it for a few things, it's working out pretty well. It's versatile. And I just usually wear like a little shirt underneath it for the colder days. And so I'm layering up and a jacket on top. And then I have this also little WR 3-bar brand Amazon watch that I literally couldn't live without being a mom, because especially with a mom with napping babies, if I don't have this watch on, I feel really insecure going out during the day and figuring out, because I pretty much just mark every nap that she takes so that I can stay on top of a nice little flow to the day, especially on days where I'm working, like today. Later I'll be working, Mike will be tagging in, so that way I can update him and let him know where she's at in the nap flow and what he can expect for bedtime. Anyway, so we have a drawstring here, nice comfy cotton casual wear. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my hair down so I feel like I'm treating myself in this midday yoga flow. We're gonna do like 20 minutes of like a relaxed flow. This is good for like the middle of the day, before lunch. If you work from home especially and you've been working in the morning, this is nice to just break up the day, get a little stretching going, especially if you're sitting for long periods of time, or if you have an office where you can stretch a little bit. Honestly, just takes up mat size amount of space. So you could always just bring a mat to work. I love these Jade yoga mats. And you might see Hope crawling in and then Daddy pulling her away throughout the flow. Just so you can get some stretching and breathing in. The breathing really is the most important part. So we're going to start with just a little warm up. I always start with, we're going to work on a little bit of belly breathing from the diaphragm, and then we'll get into a nice little relaxing, gentle flow. So you can go ahead and close your eyes. If you have one of these Rehut or one of these buckwheat groat pillows, I highly recommend using them. You're going to put your sits bones right on top of them. You can kind of sit on the edge here. You can also take out some of the groats to make it less fluffy or less robust. But I really like it because it allows for a lot more space in the diaphragm when we're doing belly breathing. So yeah, go ahead and close your eyes, come into a comfortable seated position, relax your hands on your lap. You can do a mudra if you prefer. Close your eyes, plant those sits bones into the mat or pillow, reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Allow those shoulders to relax back and down naturally as the spine elongates. We're just going to tune into the breath here. And if you're at work or somewhere in a public place and you don't want to sing Om out loud, it's always nice to kind of sing it in your head just to attune your body and your vibration into focusing on your breath and the practice, really slowing everything down. So I'll go ahead and sing out loud. Oh. 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 Good. We're going to inhale now, slowly opening the eyes, pressing the arms out to the side like you're pressing away two walls. Retain the breath and flex the palms up and down. And exhale, coming into prayer, heart center. And inhale, reaching it out again. Retain the breath and flex. And exhale, prayer. You know you love these baby sound effects. Inhale, reach the palms up towards the ceiling, interlacing the fingers.
Yes.
Now retain the breath, drape the arms over the head and to the left, pressing the chest out to the right a little. And hold it here as you exhale. Uh-oh. Inhale, reach it up, Daddy, with the quick reflexes. Retain the breath, drape the arms overhead to the right, pressing the chest out to the left. And hold here as you exhale. Beautiful. Now we'll inhale, reach it up, high as you can. Exhale, bring the hands behind the head. We're going to start to roll the shoulders a little, trying to keep the chest up, pulling those elbows apart and breathing deeply. You can alternate the direction as well. Oh, it feels so good. And exhale, bring it down. I wish you guys could see Baby Hope sitting in Daddy's lap. It's very cute. She's already doing happy baby. All right, so we'll place one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly button with the index finger right over the navel, sitting up as tall as you can. I want you to exhale, pulling the belly back towards the spine, emptying all the air out. Then inhale, gently pressing the belly forward and filling it with air. Good. Exhale, belly slowly comes back towards the spine, emptying the air out. Nice. And inhale, belly presses forward. Beautiful. Two more. Exhale, belly goes back. 3, 4. Inhale, belly pushes forward. 4, and again, exhale back. And inhale forward. Beautiful. Now exhale, allow the hands to kind of drop. We're going to remove the pillow if you have one, or if not, just stretch the legs out long in front of you. I want you to bring, you can't really see me here, so I'm going to go this way or this way. Bring the feet together, ankles together, and I want you to actively pull the toes in towards the chest. So you have a nice little stretch going on the back side of the legs. Take an inhale as you sit up tall here, hands in the lap. And with an exhale, gently, slowly bend forward towards those feet, just as far as feels comfortable with the back and upper body nice and relaxed. And with an inhale, we'll slowly come back up. Exhale, slowly down. And inhale, slowly down. Exhale down. Hi, babies. Just like I made it. And inhale up. Good. This time as you exhale down, I want you to tuck your chin into your chest and hold in the down position. Trying to reach towards your feet, but however far you get is fine. Upper body's nice and relaxed. Toes are still pulled in. And we're just going to focus on the breath in this relaxed position. Really allowing the belly to press out against the thighs on the inhales. And really pulling the belly button back to the spine on the exhales. And each time you exhale, you may notice your body kind of sinks a little bit deeper, a little bit of relief there. Again, really just focusing on the breath. The next inhale will slowly come back up. Then as you exhale, you're going to tuck your left foot into your right knee or thigh. Take an inhale as you sit up nice and tall. Keep the toes pulled in on the extended right leg. As you exhale, slowly bend forward. We're kind of working on a little diagonal here. And inhale, slowly return back up. Good. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Our babies discovered the joy of blowing spit bubbles, so that's where we're at right now. Exhale down. And raspberries. Now we're going to inhale about halfway up. And exhale down as far as you comfortably can, tucking the chin to the chest this time and holding in that down position. Keeping the toes pulled in, upper body is relaxed. I'm just going to take those nice deep breaths. Focusing on pressing the belly out against the thigh on the inhale and pulling that belly button back on the exhale.
Don't do it out there. No. Stay there. You come to Dad, you want to come to me? Come to Dad.
And with an inhale, you're slowly going to come back up. We're just going to trade the legs out so that now your left leg's extended, right foot is tucked into the thigh, same as you did on the opposite side.
Okay, now. Stay with Daddy. Okay.
She's okay for now. Exhale down.
Nisha.
And inhale slowly down. I say that until she pulls my hair on camera, which inevitably will happen.
To Daddy. Yeah.
Exhaling down. Look, she's doing our move. Inhale up. Exhaling down.
Move.
Now we're going to inhale up halfway. And exhale down as far as you comfortably can. Tuck the chin to the chest, holding in the down position. Focus on the breath. Inhaling, belly goes out. And exhaling, pulling the belly back to the spine. Upper body is relaxed. Toes are chin is tucked.
Oh, bear. Oh, bear. No.
I'm like, wait, you never say no when I go to mama. What is happening today? I'm usually not off limits, so it's confusing. Inhale coming up.
I know, puppy.
Now we're going to exhale. Both legs are going to come out. You're going to allow your feet to relax here, and then you're just going to place your hands about a foot behind your back with your fingers facing forward towards your feet. Take an inhale in this position. And as you exhale, I want you to raise the hips up and roll the head back. As you inhale, the hips are gently going to come down. And then as you exhale, relax and fold the upper body forward over the legs. Inhale back to seated position. Exhale, hips up, head back. And inhale down. Exhale, relax. Good. Last time, inhale, come back to sit seated, excuse me. Exhale, hips come up. Now we're going to hold up here for one breath. And I just want you to kind of move your hips on a little half moon shape, kind of side to side, breathing deeply. And with the next inhale, we'll gently bring the hips down. And exhale, relax, moving forward. Good. Now we're going to inhale, come back to easy pose and seated here. I'll face the camera. We're just going to do some shoulder rolls. Inhale, rolling the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Good. We got like 10 more minutes. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Beautiful. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, really opening the chest on the exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Now we'll reverse that motion. We're going to inhale, going back and up. And exhale, forward and down. Really pulling those shoulder blades apart on the forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Beautiful. 2 more. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Unsolicited commentary by Hope. Okay. Inhale, back and up. And exhale. Beautiful. Take a moment to kind of wiggle it out in the neck and shoulders, whatever feels tight. We're just going to open side to side here. So you can plant the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over. Really pulling those fingers towards the wall. And inhale, we'll bring the left hand down. Exhale, right arm reaches up and over, pulling those fingers. And again, try to keep your sits bones in the mat, planted into the mat. Really helps open up the side.
Okay.
Inhale, right hand down.
Come here, buddy. Come to daddy.
Exhale, left
okay,
hand
I'll
up.
come get you if you do that.
Inhale, left hand comes down.
Come on.
Right arm reaches up and over. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, right arm down. Exhale, left arm up and over. Sits bones planted into the mat. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Bring both hands down now. We're going to do a couple little twisties here. So just kind of gently, loosey-goosey, back and forth. Breathing deeply. I like to touch my hand down in the back. Good. And the next time you're at your left side, you're going to do a little hold, like a mini twist. I want you to plant the sits bones down, reach the crown of the head up, and just breathe into the twist. Good. With the next inhale, we'll switch sides, twisting over to the right. Beautiful. Inhale, come forward. We're just going to flip over, coming onto all fours. Just a couple more moves for you guys. So I want to make sure your hips are right over your knees and your shoulders are right over your wrists. So you have a nice alignment here. As you inhale, you're going to bring your chest down and raise your head up for cow position. And exhale, press the chest up and allow the head to fall forward for cat position. Then inhale, chest goes down, head goes up, and really take these nice long deep breaths, guys. Don't underestimate the power of deep breaths. Exhale, chest goes up, head falls forward. Even if you only have 5, 10, 15 minutes. And 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. I really like these moves for the deep breaths they allow in these positions. Last one, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Good. Now we're going to widen the knees on the mat and bring the big toes to touch in the back. And we're going to inhale, shifting forward over the wrists. And exhale, shifting back, going towards child's pose. Then inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to inhale, coming up to the top, keeping this nice wide knee stance. We're going to inhale, shifting to the left and back. And exhale, circling to the right and forward, kind of like a little circle motion with the hips. Inhale, left and back. Exhale, right forward. Moving counterclockwise. Inhale, left and back. Exhale, right and forward. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now when we reach the top, we're going to reverse that motion going clockwise. Inhale, right and back. You should really feel this in your inner thighs. Exhale, left and forward. Nice little stretch here. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale, nice deep breaths. And exhale. And last one. And exhale forward. Good. Now bring it all the way back, sitting in child's pose. Forehead comes to the mat. Arms are stretched out nice and long. Breathing deeply, relaxing those shoulders. You can kind of wiggle them out if that feels good. Good. Inhale, press yourself all the way up. And then we're going to come back to seated position. Easy pose just to close out the practice. Close out your practice with your baby. Hi, baby. All right. We'll just have this be the last thing we do. It's going to do one more little pose, but I think this feels pretty good in my body. So we'll inhale, reach our arms up. Exhale, bring hands down to prayer heart center. Give yourself genuine thanks for showing up today, taking this little break to treat yourself to some nice fresh air and movement. I'll sing an Om for closing. Om. Om Shanti, everyone.
Yeah, Hope Bear.
Hope Bear's like, I'm done. I'm ready for milks. Monkeys.
All right, so also I realized I'm wearing a set of Kufandi pants. We're going to close this out, but I just want to share with you guys. These are honestly a set of pants that I was going to wear for like a day kind of date or getting a little like work done and things like that. But I literally was able to do this whole yoga routine with these on. So shout out to Kufandi
That's how I feel about
for this. You got the drawstring, simple tie it up, bada bing, bada boom. But also I can like tuck this in, and you could also wear it like with pretty standard top, throw a sweater over it. Got the back pockets.
We're all about those versatile clothes these days. You can do yoga, you can work out,
do it all.
You can go out, you can work.
That's gonna do it, y'all. All right, so I got to jump into the next thing. We're gonna wrap this up, and then thanks all for joining in. I will see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.